I think that's the hardest thing. Like when you as a parent like it, but it just doesn't work out for your child. And it's just like, darn it. Hey guys, I have a really fun video for you guys today, and we're going to talk about curriculum, but we're going to talk about winners and losers for 2021 as I go into the brand new school year, because there were definitely some winners and some losers with curriculum. We all have hits and misses, and today I'm just going to go over some of the hits and misses for us over the last year and how we've kind of dealt with those. So before I get into the video, make sure that you hit the like and the subscribe button. And if it's your first time here, I want to welcome you to my channel. Make sure that you check out the link down below in the description box, because I have a free group for homeschool parents. If you're thinking about homeschooling, or if you're already homeschooling, you can find homeschooling friends, you can ask questions, and you can just hang out there with all of us, me and my friends. We love to hang out there all day long, so we would love to have you join us. So let's talk about some of these hits and misses that I have had this year. I think this happens a lot, and especially when anyone has like a boxed curriculum and there's like pieces for all the different subjects. Sometimes those pieces just don't work. I'm very eclectic, meaning that I don't care if all of my subjects are from different curriculum companies, as long as my children are learning best. So I'm kind of unique in that way, where I don't care what curriculum company it's from. What my main concern is that my children are learning, that it's enjoyable, and that it's something that we agree with doctrinally, if it's, you know, Bible or whatnot. So those are my main concerns. My husband is totally on board with that, and we really look hard at curriculum before we purchase it, and sometimes we go into it knowing that certain pieces might not work for us. So, and sometimes we just try things because you never know if something would work, you know? I mean, there are plenty of things that I have just tried. It was just a shot in the dark, and it ended up being like the best thing I ever did for that specific subject. So let's talk about 2021. The main spine of our curriculum is My Father's World, and I will link the videos for the unboxing of My Father World if you want to see like what we got in those boxes. My Father's World typically has Bible, history, science, music, and art. And you can also buy language arts and what else? And math, sorry. You can also buy language arts and math if you want to do that as well. And typically, My Father's World is one of those table subjects where you can do multiple ages. I like My Father's World. Typically, it's one of those history programs that my family just really, really enjoys. My kids really enjoy it, and that's the main part of our curriculum. And then all the other subjects are totally different other curriculum companies, but we have found the ones that work best for us. So let's talk about some of these other pieces that work really well for us. So let's talk about, I'm gonna go back and forth here with hits and misses, okay? So the first winner, I wanna say, is Beka Readers. The Beka reading program is probably my favorite reading program I have ever seen. And that is when, and that's including when I was teaching as well. The readers are amazing. I don't think you can find a better reading program out there. I know people will totally disagree with me. I know that. I already know that. However, when the kids are young, they do a phonics program. My kids have become the strongest readers by going through that phonics program and then into their literature program. So if you're looking for a solid reading program, Beka Readers are where it's at. I really, really enjoy their readers. Plus, my boys have also said that out of all the reading programs we've ever tried, the Beka Readers are their favorite, that they like the stories in them best. So take that for what it's worth as well. Okay, probably the biggest win of the whole year, and by far the best decision that I made last year was to switch both of the kids to IEW structure and style. I'm so glad that I did this. Honestly, I'm just so glad that I did IEW structure and style, because it turned both of them around in language arts completely. And I have not found another program that has been able to teach them how to write the way that IEW does. Now, if you want to try this, I have a partnership with IEW. When they saw how well my kids liked it, they reached out and they said, hey, we want to offer your subscribers 3 free weeks. So I will put a link down below in the description box. You guys can absolutely try IEW free for 3 weeks. This same program that my kids are doing, you guys can try it as well for 3 weeks. See if it works out for your kids. I cannot say enough good things about IEW, and a lot of programs will teach you how to make your writing better and improve it, but they won't teach you how to write. And that's what my kids were wanting. They wanted to know, how do I make this story? How do I make up a story? How do I know how to take something out of nothing and make it into a story? That's what they were really struggling with, and that's what IEW specializes in. And that's the best way that I can describe that program, is it will take your child and show them how to write, not tell them what to write. Okay, so my first miss, and I'm gonna try to do this very delicately, okay? Please don't come after me. Please don't come after me. The Bible program for my father's world was a miss for us. It was just, and this is just a piece of it. I'm not saying that this piece specifically was bad. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying as a whole, we did not do the My Father's World Bible curriculum for either child. Doctrinally, there are things that we do not agree with in there. This is probably one of the first years that my kids did not do their Bible program, and we ended up doing a different Bible program that we agree with doctrinally more instead. Now, a lot of times you can still do their Bible program, and a lot of the stuff is so biblically enriched that there's no real doctrine either way in a lot of their stuff, and it is very easy to teach your kids the things that you and your family agree with, okay? That's really easy to do with the history and stuff. Some of the Bible readers and things like that were kind of where we had that disagreement with, and we decided to go with our own separate Bible program instead. I'm trying to do this delicately, guys. I'm not trying to badmouth these companies. I love these companies. It was just some disagreements that we ended up not using it. So the Bible program with My Father's World this year, we just did not end up using it. We ended up using Canon Press for Bible for both of our kids this year, and we found that we really enjoyed it. So this was the first year we've used anything from Canon Press, and we read their books all the time. I have so many books from Canon Press right now. That book that I have showed you guys several times, the Psalms for Trials, is a book from Canon Press. We really love that company, and when I saw that they had homeschool curriculum, I was over the moon, and especially they had Bible curriculum. So this one is my 5th grader's book, and this is Covenantal Catechism, and he's just about done with this, and we're going to go to another book here pretty soon. I think we're going to do the Apologia Word in Motion series, because they sent that to us, and as soon as he's done with this, I think we're just going to launch into the Old Testament. So I'm really excited to see how that works for us. I have a feeling it's going to be such a great program. So we ended up using Covenantal Catechism with my youngest, and we did New Testament study with my oldest. So another swing and a miss this year, which I really hate to admit. IEW Phonetic Zoo just did not end up working out for us. I don't know why. Honestly, it is not them, like it's us. I'm just not sure why this isn't working. It just feels like my son likes the structure of the Beka one better. And the Beka one is just like, it's totally different from this. This one I feel like phonetically actually makes sense, and I agree with the way that they teach it. I do. It's just, it didn't work out for my kid, you know? Like, I feel like this probably would have worked really well with my oldest had we started it with him. But my youngest, it's just not working out the way that I want it to. And we've ended up just flipping back to the Beka one because he likes the structure and just the repetition of the traditional spelling, like writing it so many times, putting it in sentences, and then taking his test. I don't know, that just seems to be what he enjoys most. So we haven't actually used Phonetic Zoo that much, and I hate it because I really liked it. Like, I think that's the hardest thing, like when you as a parent like it, but it just doesn't work out for your child, and it's just like, darn it. All right, guys, that is where I'm going to stop the video for right now. And so far, those are the new and I guess like the new curriculum that we've been trying over the last year and how those things have worked for us or how they didn't work for us. I will update you guys, hopefully maybe at the end of the year, and let you guys know if we tried anything else and how that worked out as well. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Happy homeschooling.